Hello everybody, ArashiYT here, your coach of the Martini Eiscues, bringing you week 3 of the BBL season 5 of the Silvally division as we take on the Keystone Kartanas. And this match is going to be a pain to watch back, and you will see that once we actually are going to, watch the replay of the match. But my team is looking as followed. We have Darkrai, Blaziken, Tapu Fini, Mega Aerodactyl, Frostlass, and Ariados. Darkrai, same set like last week, Dark Pulse, Ice Beam, Focus Blast, and Sludge Bomb. We have Focus Blast instead of Psychic this week if I'm not mistaken. We've got Blaziken here with the Expert Belt, completely same set like last week. We've got Tapu Fini here with Scald, Calm Mind. We have to substitute here instead of Defog because I don't think my opponent is going to use hazards in that regards that it's going to hurt us that badly. So I thought, you know what, let's put up the substitute instead of Defog on Tapu Fini because it maybe could help us out in the end. We've got Aerodactyl here with Stone Edge, Earthquake, Aerial Ace, and Ice Fang. We got Frostlass here, Choice Scarf Frostlass yet again with Poltergeist Switcheroo. We're bringing Triple Axle this week instead of Icicle Crash and Destiny Bond. And last but not least, we have Ariados here with the Focus Sash. Obviously Sticky Web user, because my opponent has some mons that if we can put up the Sticky Webs, he will, be dropping down in speed that much that my team can actually take advantage of that. So let's just go to the match and get this over with because it's going to be painful to rewatch this back. My apologies, by the way, for the lack of uploads in the last couple of weeks, but YouTube is not really, in my mindset at the moment. I had my vacation, I'm getting back to work, I was busy doing, work in my backyard from my house that I got a few months ago. So, I need to get back into the grind of, uploading. I am recording a lot of videos, but, I need to sit down and edit these videos all out and then set them on YouTube. So, again, my apologies for the lack of uploads, but YouTube is a hobby of mine, so, it's not the highest of my priorities in my daily life at the moment. So I hope you guys are understanding of that. But I am still bringing you guys all of my matches for the BBL, so, at least I'm consistent in doing that. But let's actually go to Kartanas team, the Keystone Kartanas team, which has Xerneas, Tangrowth, Victini, Excadrill, Gigalith, and Galate. So obvious from the start, I was like, alright, we just have to take the risk here by leading off with Ariados. If he leads off with Excadrill, okay, we'll take that. But I need to get the Sticky Webs up as soon as possible, as he's actually going to start out with the Gigalith. So I was expecting Stealth Rocks. So I'm going to put up my Sticky Webs as he's actually going to Rock Blast. And that's 1, that's 2, that's 3, and that's 4, and Ariados goes down. Now take Rock Blast in your head because it's going to come back later to bite me in the ass. So Tapu Fini comes in, he brings his Xerneas, so I was like, alright, this is the perfect opportunity to set up my substitute and then I can maybe Calm Mind and do some work. So I'm actually going to do that here, setting up the Calm Mind. The Moonblast will knock off the substitute, but here I was like, you know what, I cannot do amazing damage. I'm gonna Moonblast as he's going to Moonblast back at me. Now here is where I made my best play so far for this season in the BBL as a coach, because here I was like, okay, I can go for the Moonblast again, but after doing some calculations, some quick calculations for my part, I was like, hey, Scald can actually also kill this from this range. He might actually switch out on the Excadrill, predicting me to go for another Moonblast. So I was like, you know what? There's no point for me not to go for Scald here. And if the Xerneas lives, well, the sand damage afterwards will kill off the Xerneas. So I was like, you know what? Tapu Fini is already on low health. Let's just click Scald. If he does switch out into Excadrill, that's a huge loss for my opponent down the drain. So I'm gonna click Scald, and lo and behold, he's actually going to switch out into the Excadrill. So there goes down the Excadrill, a huge part of my opponent. A huge offensive threat for my opponent gone, which is great for us because now basically he can't use the sand to his advantage anymore. So he now goes into his Victini. I was like, alright, I'm just going to sack this thing off and then I can get a free switch in into any of my other mons, which is the Blaziken. I'm gonna protect here so that we can get the speed boost up. And I was like, alright, we're just gonna click Earthquake, Expert Belt, we're going to take this thing down. So I am going to get the speed boost up here. As you can see, we're gonna click Earthquake. It didn't kill the Victini, which means that this Victini is a lot more bulkier than I thought. And that's great prep from my opponent. And by the way, as you can actually see, he didn't drop in his speed even though the Seek Webs are up. So assumably this isn't heavy duty boots Victini. Is also a lot more bulkier, so down goes my Blaziken. That was amazing prep by my opponent. So I'm just gonna go into my Frostlass and we're just going to fire off a nice clean Poltergeist, but we're gonna miss. And here is where my pain is gonna start. So I have to click play again because we have to rewatch this. Alright, so I'm gonna hit the Poltergeist now, and he was choice specs. Now he's gonna go into his Gigalith. I was like, alright, we're gonna see probably a Rock Blast. I'm gonna hit Poltergeist, and I miss again. Rock Blast 1. He is gonna get Cursed Bodies though, but then 2, and that's it. I was like, thank God, but did I really have to miss that Poltergeist? It wouldn't kill off the Gigalith, absolutely not, but it would have done amazing damage to the Gigalith in the sense that I can also hopefully kill it off with any of my other mons. Think about the Aerodactyl, think about the Darkrai, which are still win cons at this point for me in this match, even though we're 3 against 4 right now. With the offensive power that Aerodactyl and Darkrai possessed, we could still turn this around for a win for us. So here was like, okay, I'm gonna go into Aerodactyl. If he Earthquakes, that's fine. He can't use Rock Blast anymore thanks to the Cursed Body. He's actually gonna put up the Stealth Rock, so that's kind of annoying, but I was like, okay, I can work with this. So we're gonna Mega Evolve here, and then we're gonna click Earthquake. And here I was like, alright, I'm just gonna click Aerial Ace here because it's going to do amazing damage no matter what. He's gonna go into his Victini, down goes the Victini. I'm like, yes, this is going in my favorites. 3 versus 3 again. Aerodactyl is on the field. I have a good win con here. I can still manage to win this, even though it could have become a 1-0 win. I can still win this. So I was like, alright, Earthquake, it's gonna do amazing damage. He's gonna hit Rock Blast. Alright, 1, 2. I was like, no. 3. I was like, no. 4. No. Please stop. He's gonna get all the 5 Rock Blasts in the one turn that I can't afford getting hit by 5 Rock Blasts in the match, because now I'm like, well, it's gonna be tricky to win this one now. The only thing that I need to take care of is I just need to hit my moves. So I'm gonna go in my Frostlass. We don't dive through the Stealth Rocks, and we're gonna miss our Triple Axle. And this is where I could have almost screamed all of the pain that happened in the match. This is Pokemon in a nutshell. This is RNG in a nutshell. And now, because of that, I have to go into my Darkrai. I'm gonna click Dark Pulse, but that's not gonna be enough to kill this thing because this thing is also especially bulky. And he's going to use Explosion to take care of my Darkrai here, and we're gonna lose this match with 2-0. Actually 3-0, but because of the explosion, he's gonna go down 1-1, so it's a 2-0 loss for my part, and this was so painful. This match, like, after the match, I was just like, this is probably the unluckiest that I've ever been in my career as a draft league coach, and that says a lot because that means that I never was really unlucky in the past, which I should be lucky enough to have that. But this was painful. This was really painful. The misses
as my opponent stated, the misses weren't even that big part of the problem, but him hitting those 5 Rock Blasts on my Aerodactyl. And Aerodactyl, at this point, Aerodactyl outspeeds everything because of the sticky webs that were up, which the Ariados puts up nicely in the beginning. Aerodactyl, Mega Aerodactyl was a win con for me. I could have taken a game here with Mega Aerodactyl, because Mega Aerodactyl, if he didn't hit me full on the, which I can go back just to show you guys. There you go. So here we go. So at this point, if I survive the Rock Blast from the Gigalith, I could have just Earthquake again. And if he decides to switch out, like Earthquake did 70% or a little less against the Tangrowth, I could have Aerial Aced after that turn. And yes, he could have potentially then Giga Drained me, but then I could have gone into my Darkrai, and then I could have Dark Pulsed, you know, away. I could have Dark Pulsed away, and then the only thing that could maybe be a problem is that maybe it's then Frostlass against Gallade, and then I just had to hit my Poltergeist, which I think we'll have to use moves that aren't low accuracy with Frostlass, because Frostlass is not hitting any moves. These last couple of matches, not many moves. Frostlass is disappointing me a little bit in this season. But a loss is a loss. We'll have to accept it. We're now 1 and 2 with a differential of -4 if I'm not mistaken, which is painful, but season is still not over. We still have like 7 matches to go. So we're gonna try to do our best to actually, you know, return the wins for us in this season. But this was a painful match, a really painful match, but sometimes you'll have those. If you did enjoy this, however, don't forget to hit the like button, comment, share this video with others, slash the subscribe button down below, and hit the bell icon, because then you get notified every time I upload a new video, and that is sincerely appreciated. I'm going to end this video here. I'm going to work hard to get some more videos out in the upcoming weeks. I still have some Fear episodes to edit. I have some Sonic episodes that I've recorded that I have to edit. I need to get back into making more Croc content. I need to get back with the Digimon series that I started, and my Regi speedrun, solo run, and some other stuff that I've planned in the upcoming weeks and months. But again, it's not the highest priority right now for me, but I'm trying my best. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye!